live. How do I make it go live on YouTube?
That I don't know. I know there's like a pre thing you have to do where you're streaming basically to YouTube, and then you have to like hit OK on YouTube for it to like go to live to your viewers. There's like a Harvey would know.
Yeah, I know. Harvey always knows.
There's like a step in between.
Oh wait, never mind. It's live now. Okay.
What's your YouTube channel?
Hang on. I had to ask Harvey. He had to find it for me.
It's not SbdRaptor.
It should be.
YouTube.com/SbdRaptor.
No, I'm not a person yet, so I get random shit.
Oh, there you go. Oh, yeah, you're live. Just swing your mouse around on the screen. Oh yeah, it was smooth. Saw the mouse rip across there.
Why is it in window mode? That's dumb.
Just swing your mouse around on the screen. Oh, you're not live anymore?
It should be.
Oh, this is an old video you sent me. Oh, live. There you go.
Requiem actual.
Yeah, I can hear myself.
Target LZ.
Let's get moving, people. Recon the...
Quality 1080p 60. I can't see video stats.
Site, eliminate all hostiles.
There we go.
Check, check.
Yep.
Why is it buffering?
What? I should not be surprised. Dimensional breaches occurring around the globe.
Thank you, Mute.
Of course, it comes back to this facility.
You'd know better than most, Dr. Strauss.
It says you're not dropping any frames now, right?
Skip frames 26% over the last 2 minutes. See what I mean?
Skipped frames?
Yeah.
What does that even mean? Where would that be? What is the definition of skipped frames? And well, it can't be your. Oh wow. What the hell's wrong with my mouse?
Yeah, it's choppy as a mofo. Like I'm watching it in Streamlabs OBS.
Skip frames. What's the definition of that? Encoder overload. So why is your encoder? What's your GPU usage right now?
How do I know that?
Open resource monitor.
Yeah, it's choppy as a mofo. Like I'm watching it in Streamlabs OBS. Got overview. I got CPU, memory, disk, and network.
Hold on, let me resource monitor. Oh, there we go. Performances. Performance.
Oh, like performance monitor?
Yeah. Go and when you're in Task Manager. What's your GPU usage? You go to there's tabs: process, performance, app history, startup, blah blah blah.
Yeah, I got GPU.
Go to performance. What's your GPU?
Right now, the 3D is at 25%, video encode 25%, 24%. I'm using 16 gigs out of my 24 gigs of memory.
Does it say video encode?
Yep, 13%, 4%, 6%.
See, that's what's. It says what's dropping your frames, and that's not maxed out.
No, that's not even close.
So play a different game.
All right. Skirt.
Hold on, let me resource monitor or performances. Performance.
Mm. Oh, like performance monitor?
Yeah, go and when you're in Task Manager, you go to there's tabs: process, performance, app history, startup, blah blah blah.
Yeah, I got GPU.
Go to performance. What's your GPU?
Right now, the 3D is at 25%, video encode 25%, 24%. I'm using 16 gigs out of my 24 gigs of.
Does it say video encode?
Yep, 13%, 4%, 6%.
See, that's what's. It says what's dropping your frames, and that's not maxed out.
No, that's not even close.
So play a different game.
All right. Skirt. Why'd I get this little FPS counter at the top right of my screen?
That's in Steam.
Oh, it's a Steam thing?
That's a Steam thing. It tells you your frames per second.
Darkness, our ancient enemy. Foretold by many they came.
Why is this
All
bound?
mine warned us they would. They were confronted with fire. And when that failed, met with intrigue among the bones of Io's last monument to the light. It promised us power. And for it, a price was paid. A lull holds the system, though it is not empty.
What is bound to G and wow?
Yet not all is lost. Stand, Guardian. Brandish your light and join the hunt.
That's in Steam.
Oh, it's a Steam thing?
That's a Steam thing. It tells you your frames per second. Why is this bound?
Wife's phone.
Yeah. She's about to. Margaret, did you take that store in Pennsylvania? You're going there Wednesday. Have you officially like taken control of that store though? Not
Another
yet.
one?
Are you going to? When they give you money, she's trying to. They want to give her a store in Pennsylvania, which is like a 2-hour drive away.
Jeez.
Cool. Her 2 stores she has now. Well, technically she has 3. One she's just overseeing. The 2 she's running now. Your inspections. They were both the best in the company, right? They were the best of both companies ever seen.
I told you she needs to bring her ass down here to Maryland. Our Wendy's is poop.
So they're like, oh, and Margaret, was Point Beach the worst store? It was last year. So you took it over in this year, and now it's their best store.
It's amazing. I love it.
So she already had their most important store, which is their first store. This is their like flagship store. It's always been like the highest sales, It's always been their like #1 store. Then they gave her the second store, which was their worst store. And now it's their best store. Now she has the 2 top best stores, and they want to give her a third one, which is their Pennsylvania's worst store, apparently.
Oh, nice.
So she's like, well, it's a 2-hour drive, so funny.
Pay me.
Pay me.
Give me my money.
So that's where that's going. We're waiting for. So 3 and 4 would be.
Oh, I need upgrade modules.
Target last hostile function. That's fine. Shift G. It's always been like the highest sales, highest. It's always been their like number one store. Then they gave her the second store, which was their worst store, and now it's their best store. Now she has the 2 top best stores, and they want to give her a third. Oh, I need to reverse those. God damn it.
What?
Oh, key bindings I just set.
Oh.
Sync conflict. Local settings.
Give me my money.
This will. Settings.
All right, how's it looking now? Any different on Destiny?
I gotta.
It still looks kind of fuzzy to me on my screen, on YouTube. I mean, on Streamlabs OBS it looks fine, but on YouTube it looks almost poopy.
It definitely doesn't look like you're dropping any frames.
It doesn't look a little like hazy to you?
Oh, looks like 1080p. Are you playing in 1440p?
Yeah.
And you're streaming at 1080p?
Yeah.
So 1080p is not going to look as good as 1440p.
Does it really look that bad? Damn.
That's what 1080p look like. I'm looking at it, I'm like, that's 1080p. That's my world. I live in 1080p.
I mean, does it look good? Because to me, it looks like poop.
You could try to up your bit rate. It looks like in motion. Well, what's on the bottom of Streamlabs OBS? What's your bit rate running at? Where it says 60 FPS, 0 kilobytes per whatever kilobytes per second.
63, and it goes between that and 46, 46.
Oh, here, spin around. It looks fuzzy in motion, and then stop, and let's see if it focuses in. And that'll be your... Are you playing in 1440p?
Yeah.
And you're streaming at 1080p?
All right, I'm standing still.
So
I'm gonna stare.
Does it look sharper now? In game?
I don't know. I'm waiting on the stream to catch up.
That's what 1080p look like. I'm looking at it, I'm like, that's 1080p. That's my...
Like I said, my Streamlabs OBS looks fantastic compared to what I'm looking at on my YouTube channel.
I mean, what your Streamlabs OBS is showing you, that's what you're sending. So that would be between you and YouTube.
Well, then why does my YouTube look poopy to me?
Do you have it quality set to manually to 1080 60?
Where the hell do you set that? Is that in YouTube?
Yeah, in YouTube.
Fuck, I don't know. I don't know how you set that.
I mean, I'm getting it at 1080p 60 in YouTube. Playback speed normal, live, yeah.
I mean, you should know what it like. Just look at the screen. I mean, does it look good or does it look like ass?
I mean, when you're standing still, it looks perfect.
What about when I'm moving?
I'll run around now. I'm watching. Now I have it like full screened on my.
All right. I'm gonna jump around the damn tower, stacked in a fool.
Does it look sharper now? In game?
I don't know. I'm waiting on the stream to catch up. Yeah, like I said, for me, I mean, this shit's crystal clear.
Yeah, but you're playing it in 1440p, and that you're sending like a baller. You're looking at it on a really good monitor.
It looks so good.
It's not bad. You were looking around. Like, is there a little like kind of like motion blur as you're going around?
No, like
Kind of.
like
I can still read.
even standing still, like looking at it on my right monitor, it's kind of like meh. I don't know. Maybe it's what 1080p just looks like now.
I mean, the difference 1440p is 2 times 1080p. Like pixel count, it's twice.
I don't know. I just know my screen, my main gaming monitor looks fantastic compared to what I'm looking at on the stream right now.
I showed Margaret the G7 on my phone the other day.
Oh,
I just showed her a picture and she looked right at the price and was like, nope.
Dude, it is so sexy.
Never.
Not even gonna lie, it is so sexy.
Yeah, no, your stream looks great. I can read like all the fine detail, like all the little like words. I can see it's 1080p.
All right.
You're just not. You're just used to 1440p now, which is. I mean, if you had to look at a half resolution from now on, you'd be like, "Oh, this is terrible. How did I ever live like this?"
Oh. Hey, so I'm watching my performance on my graphics card. It's actually pegged at 99%.
So that's the reason you're dropping frames is Call of Duty is shit.
All right. Hang on.
Because your Destiny stream looks nice. What's YouTube's bitrate limit? YouTube bitrate.
Oh. Thanks, Harv. Harv's been talking to me the whole time, but I've got the damn performance monitor on over my chat, so I couldn't see it. Whoops.
What is YouTube's? Ask Harvey what YouTube like. What's their cap on bitrate? You can send to them.
Harvey can hear you.
Yeah.
He'll respond in a second.
I mean, if you had to look at a half resolution from now on, you'd be like, "Oh, this is terrible. How did I ever live like this?"
Oh. Hey, so I'm watching my performance. It's actually pegged at 99%.
This is NVENC. So that's the reason you're dropping frames is Call of Duty is shit.
Yeah, Invink do.
Because your Destiny stream looks nice. What's YouTube's bitrate?
Thanks, Harv. Harv's been talking to me the whole time, but I've got the damn performance monitor over my chat, so I couldn't see it. Whoops.
What is up your bitrate? Oh, YouTube bitrate cap.
Harvey can hear you. He'll respond in a second.
Put your bitrate at 8,000. See what happens. What CPU do you have in that thing?
The 10900K.
10900. That's the 10 core.
Yeah, it's the best Intel CPU you can get. That's the i9. Yeah.
I mean, you can try. You should be able to. I don't know what that's gonna. I don't know how much your games are using. You should have plenty though. 10 cores. You should have just cores laying around. If you wanted to do H.264 instead of NVENC.
I would have to. I gotta stop and restart the stream to do that, right?
Yep.
All right.
It would be
Uno secondo. We'll do that.
Yeah.
Harv's
Output